This is Christy, following my weight loss journey, trying to get on routines and stuff, even though I have ADHD and plenty of other excuses to fail. So we are updating with everything. I'm kind of getting back on track after the last little like snafu with whatever. I will eventually get that checked out, but you know, I don't know. I might die first. I hate going to the doctor. I feel fine. Everything is great. I just feel like a normal human being. And I am still testing out the bracelet, which is working pretty nicely. I did notice though that there's a little bit of a way that I can eat better that helps me get through the day. I was having basically like kind of like more like liquidy or soft breakfast, as having like hard-boiled eggs, or soft boiled eggs, or a protein shake, or just kind of like softish breakfast. And they were holding me out till lunch, till noon. But today I sort of I had some leftover chicken thighs, like boneless, skinless chicken thighs that I had fried up from the night before, and we ended up not eating them. So I just ate like a cold thigh out of the refrigerator, and I wasn't even hungry for lunch until we finished our job today at like 3 o'clock, which that's phenomenal. So I think I'm going to try to kind of keep doing that. Another thing that's kind of pulling me back into the boat where I need to be is my Jello snacks. I've been doing the sugar-free Jello, and although kind of like I can have it as just like a plain Jello, and I add some fiber powder to it, so there's actually something good in there for me too. And then another option is you add the fiber powder, but instead of the second cup of cold water, you just add a cup of fat-free Greek yogurt, which that in itself adds, 27 grams of protein to the Jello. And I feel like it kind of like it thickens up the yogurt and it makes it taste better. I think it makes it more filling. So like that was another like really nice wise hack that I found on the internet. Of course, I'm borrowing everything from everybody else. But all of those seem to have kind of kept everything calmer. I swear, I honestly, I don't know what to do if I get down to that again. I might just go buy like a bag of broccoli or something, just start chowing down on more vegetables until I'm blue in the face or something. But I feel like a lot of this is just my body learning how to stop dopamine chasing too. So quitting another habit has just added another layer onto everything. And in a way, it's been like a really, really good thing, because all the habits that I'm quitting make room for what I really want to make room for, which is, I don't want to smoke weed. I want to be a breath worker instructor, which doesn't really go very well with being any kind of smoker, right? And so, part of becoming and manifesting is those two things have to go hand in hand. You can't manifest without becoming the version of you that fits into that manifestation. It's just really, really important part of it. So if you're going to actually try to head for a direction, you need to not just believe that you can do it. You need to take, calculated steps in that direction. So, I'm going to be probably processing these bracelets and stuff, but at the same time, I'm going to be taking courses to become, certified as like different kinds of dietary experts, nutritionists, breath worker, yoga instructor, so that in the long run, I'm going to have an overall profile, so that when I eventually come out with, books and products and I've got all my things in order, I can actually say, hey, I went to school for this first, and now I'm here to share this information. Now I'm here to give you all this stuff. Now I might sell the bracelet early just because, like I said, it's just a simple way to regulate, or you can count anything on it. It's just an abacus. And so I feel like that just might work as a product all by itself, that I can sell while I'm running my irrigation company and stuff. But moving forward, this is going to be more like a gradual transition. And in order to actually become the manifestation, I have to become the version of me that fits into that spot, and that person is not a smoker. That person can't be a smoker. So I'm going to be looking into I need to do more somatic breathing. I need to do more box breathing. I need to get back into some of the different mantras and stuff that were working for me before. I think the biggest thing that does work for me anytime I'm quitting anything is just the stoic reminder that it's just 5 minutes. If you're having a craving, it's going to last 5 minutes and then it's going to go away, you know, and that's going to be okay. And I suppose the silver lining is I found out that edibles do work for me, but for some reason I want to actually like smoke the cigarette. Like it's like I have to damage my lungs in order for it to like work for me. Like, thanks, stems. But anyway, so, you know, and I had that straw necklace, but it really didn't have the right tension on it, so I'm kind of just cold turkeying this. And the thing is, it really does help me when I remember that any kind of craving that I'm having for whatever I'm craving, it's going to last for 5 minutes, not the rest of the day. And so you might think about it because it happens a lot of times during the day, but if you could just kind of remind yourself that that's a 5-minute glitch and that it's going to go away and that you're heading towards that version of yourself that you're trying to become so that your manifestations can do more than wave at you as they go by, you know, you might want to actually hop to it. So speaking on that note, I am going to jump off this video and probably go ahead and try some wall squats and doing just some basic bridge poses and stuff like that to open up my chest, which by the way, we finished our system, so I'm going to order those bars next, those Nordic bars, and they'll be here probably in a couple weeks, or I don't know how long they take to get here. And we will be testing those out as well. Oh, final update. Obviously, just in case I didn't mention it perfectly clear, the Xylem Husk and bentonite clay cleanse, I canceled that. We're not going to go with that, and I apologize if you were following along. I should have researched that a lot more before even trying it, but honestly I feel like I just gave myself some like indigestion. Like it just, not even indigestion, it just like didn't feel great, and then I had like, you know, weird bowels and then an extra cycle, so just didn't feel like it really did anything positive, and I stopped. So on with the progress. Honestly, I always prefer just regular stuff anyway. I just thought maybe a colon cleanse sounded like good, you know, like it sounded good. Anyhow, listen to your gastroenterologist, I suppose, and make sure that you're taking care of yourself very, 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 very well this week. Thank you. Cheers.